So, Devin Haney defeats Jorge Linares in his best performance to date. And only thing that people could seem to talk about is a right hook from the 10th round. We're going to talk about that when we come back. What's good, YouTube fam? This your boy Trilly Trills, A-Side Boxing Talk, man. So, you know it's Monday, man. We got to do the weekend recap, man. So, definitely, man, we here to talk. I mean, as you could probably see the caption and see the title, man. We here to talk Devin the Dream Haney versus Jorge Linares, man. Beautiful fight, man. Beautiful, great fight. I think that Devin Haney really showed another level with this performance, man. Jorge Linares did have 5 losses, which will all come by stoppage, before this fight. But we've never seen somebody outclass Jorge Linares in this manner, in the manner in which he got beat by Devin Haney. I mean, people talked about Devin Haney's power and how he was going to run from Linares all night. Took it straight to Linares, jabbed his head off for the first 4 or 5 rounds, took it straight to him, probably put the first 9-10 rounds in the bank, 9 rounds at least in the bank. Got caught with a right hook at the end of the 10th round, wobbled to his corner a little bit, did a little bit of holding for the 11th. Still, shook back and did throw punches in that 11th round and finished off the 12th round strong. So all this talk, all the BS about he got exposed and all of this other shit, man, that's just a cop out for guys looking for a reason, man. This is boxing. Come on. This is boxing. You get hit and you hit back. You get hit and you hit back. You hit and you get hit back. That's how the game go, man. That's the sport, man. So sitting here talking about one punch that Jorge Linares threw in a 12-round fight that wobbled Devin Haney, man. Come on, man. He got his head jabbed off all night. He got overpowered. He said that Devin Haney was going to run. He got walked down. Even in the clinches, he was getting thrown to the ropes and doing a bunch of headbutting and shit like that. So let's just not make it seem like what it wasn't, man. Devin Haney's a true champion. He's a WBC world champion at 135, and it's time for Teofimo Lopez to answer the call. After this fight against George Kambosos, it's time for Teo to answer the call, man. Point blank, period. This is what the fans want to see. I could sit here and tell you all about what Loma did against Linares, or what Linares did against Loma, or what he did against Luke Campbell, and how these matchups compare to certain other matchups. But nobody cares about that, man. We want Devin Haney and we want Teofimo Lopez, man, for the real undisputed championship at 135, man. That's what we want to see, man. That's all we want to see. I think people talk about how Devin Haney didn't have a real step-up fight on his resume. Well, here you go. Here you go. And besides any of the guys at lightweight, besides Tank, Teofimo, Crying Garcia, or maybe Javier Fortuna, depends on how this fight end up with Jojo Diaz. I don't think it's nowhere else for Devin Haney to go right now, man. I mean, we don't want to see any more of these step-up fights, man. Like he said, and like the fans want to see, we want real fights at 135. We want to see Devin Haney tested against the other 4 horsemen, 3 horsemen, whatever they got going on, man. But again, this is a beautiful performance by Devin Haney. He showed that grit. He showed that he had that dog in him, and he showed that he's smart enough and he know what to do when he get hurt. Shit like that you can't teach, man. A lot of these guys is just doing this mitt work and they're not really in the trenches. And when they get hit, you see it. You see it. They don't know what to do because they've never been hit like that before. Devin Haney, class act, class fighter, man. Yeah, the reason why Devin Haney get the hate that he does is because people don't want him to be as good as he is at this stage of his career. You understand what I'm saying? Devin Haney is putting on Money Mayweather performances. And then, to be honest, Saturday night, he didn't even have to give y'all that. He didn't even have to give us that. He could have kept jabbing Linares. He could have kept jabbing the shit out of Linares, keeping him at... Linares did not get in the pocket until Devin Haney wanted to fight in the pocket. He controlled... You're talking about a 50-plus fight three-time world champion or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? And he could not even break Devin Haney's defense until Devin Haney was ready to engage in the pocket. Come on, man. This man is 22 years old. He's 22 years old. We want to see him versus T.O., man. We don't want to see Ryan Garcia no more. We don't want to deal with none of these guys that's using mental health as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? When Ryan Garcia is ready to fight, when he's ready to get back in the ring, you let somebody know, man. But until then, take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. But right now, man, we want T.O. and we want Devin Haney, man. Point blank, period, man. I could go on and on about this, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? We want T.O. versus Devin. That's the fight to make at 135. That's the big money fight at 135. Point blank, period. That's what the fans want to see. I think Teofimo Lopez understands the same. And Teofimo Lopez is a dog, man. Let me give it up to T.O. He's a fucking dog. 3-belt champion. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think he only a year older than Devin. So I think he's 23 if Devin's 22. These are young killers, man. They need to be in the ring with each other. 135 and 140. Why not? Fuck it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Either way, man. A-Side Boxing Talk, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Share it up, man. We out.